Good morning, everyone. And we are back here. Today, I actually want to do a little bit of building. What I did last night was I moved a few things around. The eggs up here are no more. As you remember, we took out the buildings, so they are gone. I took out the gardens, one here that I'm standing on and one down there. I am going to move that. I've decided it has to move. And I took out all the eggs from here. So all we have is Henrietta and her friends. They are here now. So they will be moved, but they can't be moved just yet. Up top there, I made some changes as well. Oh, I straightened this road out because it used to jag out there and go over on this side. So I moved it all over this way a bit so that it lines up perfectly straight. This road is good. I mean, it's not great, but it's good. I raised this up one more. Do I have my shovel on me? It has 4 left. All right. And, oh. How many do you have left? Still 4. Okay, that was interesting. So I took out the garden that was here because it was kind of awkward, and I built a fence around here and there because before there wasn't, and it was just a drop down. I have stuff in here that actually should come out because this was in here. This was here just to put the stuff out of the way. And I moved the building that was here. There. Then bring this out. I also brought this up level with the ground and pushed the fence over. So there's more room. So running down here does not make you a target anymore. I filled in the gap that used to be right here because you used to have to fall down. And I dug out some more of this to make it a little better, but it's not great. So I've done that. And I didn't do anything with the trees. The trees are still where the trees were before. The only thing I did was I did fill in some of the dirt in here. And I do have, more carpet and stuff. I straightened out this pathway a bit more by filling in some of the spaces in here, which I had planned to do anyways. So that straightened out. So that got done. Exciting, I know. So I have moved all of the eggs into this barn. Let's put it on this side. That's where that banner goes, and the chest. And over back on this side goes the villager and the iron golem, because they're no longer in that village. Where did we end you? Seriously. Okay, there. All of these are eggs. Just a few. So what I decided to do is I took out the garden that was here, the test garden. And what's going to happen with it is it's going to change direction. So I'm going to put an egg building in here, the rabbit hutch in here, and the garden in here. As you can see, this fence just kind of ends because I pushed these guys out over here. So they're now further this way. Again, there's going to be fewer of them, so it's kind of okay to do, I think. Yeah. I'm not quite sure I want the chicken to be completely free roaming, but I was looking at the stalls that I have, and I thought I would make something small or even expand this building out a little further to create a larger stall for the chickens to run around in. Like a bigger one of these little plots. And it would just be the chickens. But I don't know. I also have to move the sheep. Now, I thought the sheep would go on the other side of this road, because I don't want the sheep on this side. I think it'll be too crowded having all the sheep over here. And I figured I could probably do the sheep like an entire row of just sheep. I mean, there are 16 of them though. So that is a bit of a problem. And I do need to make a little more space down here. When I hang out down here, it means that the spawner is going, which is kind of a problem because I don't have any way to auto crush them. There's no redstone involved. But I do want a lot of this forest gone because this is where a lot of creepers come out of, and they cause me a lot of grief. I have been chased a lot by them, and I am not enjoying that. Hello, chicken. So let's get rid of some of these trees. I do need to fix the fence, though. If I do have the chickens have some kind of free run, I am going to have to still fence that free run area up. They can't be 100% free. Sorry, chickens. Mostly because I don't want them going up into the barn. I don't want them traveling behind. I don't want them doing any of that stuff. What I would like to do is take the fence off from behind the barn that connects to the igloo. If I could remove that, that would be awesome. And to remove this whole fence along there altogether. Like, I would just like to remove this fence and make it gone. And just have the actual paddock, you know, fenced in. And where the chickens are fenced in. Like, that type of stuff. Like, open up this area more. Obviously, this side has to be fenced in because it keeps the bad guys out. Kind of its purpose. Modus operandi. And I end up with a lot of wood here now that I don't need. So my other thought is that I need to expand my storage again. Only because I am creating too much wood. See, you can see how nervous I am about moving around in this forest. It's too dense, and as a result, you never know what's going to pop out at you. And I've had a lot of not good things pop out at me, so yeah. Yeah, where that rose is, I've actually had 3 creepers. So I'm more than a little nervous about here. They hide here really well. I think the only reason I knew they were there was because I dropped down a level and I could see their feet. Other than that, they would have had me cornered. I would have walked right into the middle of all of them. And that would be game over. It's also why I'm still hanging out in diamond gear. Which is kind of sad. I would like to fence in part of this as well so that I have all of my stuff in there. Like, I want my reeds. I want to be able to harvest them in the middle of the night and not fear for my life. I know that I could probably put reeds around my own stuff, but like inside the fence line, but this is kind of a nice place to put it. It's also where I hunt octopi, which I don't have to do anymore because they kill themselves so often. Yeah, I have too many things of black ink now. And I am not prepared to make changes to my color scheme just to have black ink. So, or to get rid of the black ink. It's getting dark. I'll grab what I can reach right now, and the apple. And are there any more really quick ones I can do? But this should get done out and turned into where the sheep are. These will be the sheep pens. This is where I'd like them to be. Hello, Mr. Chicken. I don't know if they'll be as tall, though, either. apple. We gotta do it. Got it. And get out of here. So yeah, this whole fence, I would like to be gone. This one here. This inner one. The outer one has to exist until I build a proper wall. Not much I can do there. Not sure what I'm doing with this pond. I think I'm going to have to move it and move it out over there because it really can't be here. Not if I'm going to have everything here free. Like, this pond belongs to them. This needs to go in here. There needs to seriously be less of these guys. Like, a lot less. Aha, if you kill them from a distance, they don't sound as bad. But look at this. Painted, painted. I just killed 2 painted. Another painted there, another painted there, another painted there. There is no need for that many painted horses. Like, really, there isn't. What do you do? So we got a painted one here. And look at all the socks. Socks, 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 socks. That was a mistake. Like, there's so many multiples in here. Oh, sorry, guy. Every time I turn around, there's more of these ones. I got the spotted ones a little more under control, I think. Not quite as many of them. Well, there's 2 painted right there. And another one. Your socks. Your socks. Don't get in the way. And your socks. And your socks. Oh my gosh, I said don't get in the way. You'll get killed. Getting closer. Okay. 1 socks, 1 socks. Spotted. Spotted. Sorry. Oh, you have to die anyways. You're another painted. And there's another painted. There are 2 painted over there. So painted in a spot's over there. A painted here. A painted there. And a spot's there. So that's 1 spot. 2 spots. 1 painted. 2 painted. 3 painted. One of the painted has to go. I got a socks. Alright, I think we're good with socks. At least in those ones. These ones, on the other hand, that's different. We got 2 black and white blankets, so you can go. You're painted and painted. Once we thin this out enough, we'll be able to figure out what definite overages we have. Okay. Socks, painted. Oh, man. Painted. You're a llama. You don't count. There's a lot of white horses, but the problem is they're not all the same white horse. Some of them are spots, some of them are blankets, some of them are painted. Kind of hard to tell. Okay, you 2 are blanket. Ooh. Oh, I am sorry. Don't get away in the pig. Oh, guys. And you. Done. Alright, we're getting thinner. We got 2 light brown socks there. Any other light brown socks? Yes, over here. Yeah, you're gonna die. Just so you know. What the hell? Did I look at him and not know? Sorry for the language, but that startled me. Ow. That was odd. Because I did not see him until he ran up to me to kill me. And I think I'm in the process of killing you. Alright. What else is happening? Yeah, a lot of these white horses all look alike. Yeah. I think we're okay. I think we're at a good number. I'm thinking I should put the pond maybe over here. And leave that mountain there. And then we'll fill in this pond. We have to rescue the fish first, of course. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're redecorating a little. Okay, we're redecorating a lot. What can we put in here? Nothing. Let's put the eggs up there. And put this stuff in here where it's not all going to fit. It is not. Maybe we need to go empty our inventory a little. Let's go put some stuff away. And then we'll get back to all of that. Wait, is there anything in this chest I don't need? I do need shovels. I do need a bucket. Those can go there. Yeah, I need shovels and buckets. I can do that. Is it morning? Oh, I worked through the night and I didn't notice. My chests are incredibly sorted. I'm very organized. My buildings are organized. Everything's organized. I am scary that way. So let's start off in here. And what don't we need in here that goes in here? You and you and you and you and you. And all of you. Right? And you. The little flowers. They get dumped in Tackback's chest because he's just lucky that way. It's my dump chest. And those go in there. Back over here. Apples. Mushrooms. Oops, we should have put the thread away. Thread. I was supposed to leave these, but did not. So I will take all of this stuff out. Oh, I do have a bucket of water, so I can pick up some fish. Do I have any more? No, I have a bucket of lava. That's not going to work the same. So we'll see what we can do about the fish. All right, so in here, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Trees. Yeah, in here I have a bit of a problem because that's full. And I have more. Leather doesn't go in here. Leather goes in the other one. Hello, puppies. They feel like they're so far away. But I don't feel like moving them. I'm moving these guys. You have one double chest to put everything in? There is no way I could put all this stuff in one double chest. Like, at all. All of these have their own individual chests, plus a double chest of wool. That's just wool. I have 3 buildings of materials. Like, this is a full-on building of stuff. But I guess it depends on how far you are in the game. But I knew I was going to need this kind of space. Like, there is no way. I even have a fish hut that's dedicated to fish. I have other stuff, other places. Empty buckets? No. Water buckets? Yes. I can put water buckets in here because I don't need them right now. I have ender chests in all of my houses that are, like, there's one in here. There's one in the storage room there. There's one in my house. There's one in here, which is the dirt and cobble room. Yeah, this is full of cobble. These chests here. All the way to here. So all 9 of those. This one is 10 and I'm working on 11. And then on this side, I think we're on the same chest. I'm going to need more dirt. Missed. Hate this door. But there's a double chest in here. So put the dirt in there. Need shovels. Do I have shovels? Not sure if I have any. So that's like a dump chest. You dump everything into it, sort it into where it needs to go. That's kind of what my ender chests are. They become like a dump chest. I just dump whatever it is into them and hope for the best. Okay, my strange banners go in here. And there are no shovels. Of course there are no shovels. Why would there be shovels? I keep using them. I'm going through tools like crazy because I had like 2 stacks of this iron and now I have like almost nothing. Whoops. There we go. Pop that in, pop that in. Let's drop off that shovel and that shovel. They have to be repaired, but I don't have the time to run downstairs to repair them. Yeah, well, I use my inner chests as a dump chest, And it helps me to transfer stuff. Like, see, there's another one there. There's one in the barn. There's one downstairs in the mine. I can put what I need in them, and then I always have them. The rest of it I keep on me as inventory. So there's all the enchanting type stuff, all my potion stuff. It does get a bit cumbersome. I do run out of space sometimes, which is not great. Good morning, LDL. How are you today? I have taken down a lot of buildings. I'm redoing a lot of stuff. One of the things I want to do is I would like to take this pathway altogether out. Thank you for the egg. Like, just this chunk of fence, I don't think it's necessary. There are no horses on this side of the fence. There's nothing loose. So there is no reason for it. The only things roaming around are chickens. And they don't matter. I mean, they do matter because they need to be in here. I just finished a massacre of some of my horses. So I've thinned them out. I've also shrunk this area. So it's not quite as big as it used to be. So they have a smaller area. And I'm going to be moving the pond. Yeah, today is a shorter stream. I do have an appointment, a doctor's appointment at 1. And so I cannot stream until 1:30. So I'm streaming till noon. The appointment is across the road, which is handy. That's why I can squish it into that time frame, and I can have lunch. Because usually I have to wait a long time. So I wanted to take this out, and I'm taking it out. And I don't have another axe on me. I have other axes. I took all the chicken stuff out, and the chickens are going to be down here. So these guys are all trapped inside the barn, so they can't go anywhere. So there's no real risk involved in taking this fence out. These guys are fenced in. They don't have a choice. But this outer fence, I would like to get rid of. And this pond, I am going to move over there. And then that'll give me this big area to work in, where I can work with the rabbit hutch, and I can make the place for the eggs. This go in here. And I will take these back, thank you. And I never to get rid of the fish were. I don't need those. Do need these. I need to go capture the fish that are in the fish pond. Need to go get them. Hello guys, where are you? Why are you always in this corner? There's 1, 2, 3. Come on, join your friends. There we go. And now we can fill all this in. How many buckets of water? I have 2 buckets of water left. Perfect. This one never got the, what are they called? The sea cucumbers. They never end up going in here. Or sea pickles. They never ended up in here for the lighting. Which is weird, because it's still done as the grid. Once I'm done all of this, I have to take another picture. Oh, I don't think I put a picture in my tweet. Oh well. There. And now, torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it would have only been 1 set of sea cucumbers, so I guess it really didn't matter. And hello, my friends. You guys need to move because I am chopping a hole in your little world. And I don't have any... Wow. Whoa. Hello under there. That's going to be a problem. Let's go. I mean, it's not really a problem. My problem is going to be while I go and get the pick, they're all going to fall down in the hole. And that's not going to be okay. And, oh, I don't have another axe on me. Wow. I didn't know there was holes under there. Like, at all. Oh, we do have a pick. All right, let's take this pick. I was going to chop off this fence. I can actually just rearrange it. Maybe that would be better. Oh, that was a gate, I think. This tree, which was once a very important tree to me, is now kind of a pain in the butt. It is in the way. There we go. Okay, so that removes that. And then what we'll do is we'll attach it onto here. Okay, and then carpet. There. And then, just for the sake of what we're building, I can't go that way. We'll throw something across here, which is really silly because the center of that building is hollow. Whoops, that is an egg. Try again. Like, you can literally just walk through the middle of here and you're in. So it's kind of a waste, but oh well. Form over function. Okay, since I don't want to dig down into the tunnels in the dark, let us... Oh, am I really moving blocks of dirt? I am. Wow. I'll take all of these. Do I have room for all of these? The answer is no, but you don't need the fish. We good? Don't need the sticks. We're good. Way too much dirt on us, but we do have it. Now, see what I mean about the creepers? This is why I had to take these trees out. These guys would be completely hidden. There'd be no way to see them. Look at all the Endermen. And I have no water. I have no water to jump in. Those are walking ender pearls. This might work, or this might get me killed. Last time, it got me killed. So we will see what happens this time. Actually, I would like to make it a little bit bigger, please. And... there. All right. Now, where are they? Of course they're gone. Guys, have you seen the Enderman? Like, look at all the creepers. This is like creeper zone. That forest is just full of horrible things. It's very scary in there. I've lost my Enderman. Have you guys seen him? No? Alright. And I also noticed I did the fence up there and the fence up there, and yet this fence is completely gone. So much for that. Yeah, they're my walking ender pearls. They used to scare me. When they first joined the game, oh my gosh, they were terrifying. I'm trying to drink my tea and navigate with one hand. Whoops. Whacked my water bottle. Let's have a sleep. Oh, I also have beds everywhere. There are beds scattered throughout this entire build. Just so that I could have, you know, safe places. All right, guys, come hang out with me. Look at all the spiders. I gotta understand. And I can't even really go in that close because I don't know where they all are. Why are you guys still after me? It's daylight. Like, I literally have no idea why there are so many here. Yeah, that's for your friends attacking me. And they're all in here somewhere. That's a big hole. No, it's not. That is where I had an accident with a creeper. Thanks for the egg. Yeah, this tree, I am actually thinking of just, like, burning it down because it's 2 large trees merged together. There's no way to fix that. That's a forever tree. All right. So, now that we've gotten rid of our water, let's get some water. Or leave that there just in case there's some more Endermen come hopping through. All right, I need to build something for the chickens. And something for the bunnies. I don't know a lot about the bunnies, and that kind of bugs me. I do have an idea for a farm for the mushrooms, but I don't really have any idea how I'm going to quite do it. Okay, let's go do the thing I do know how to do. And that's dig holes in the ground. No, we were going to make the garden, which is why my entire inventory is full of garden stuff. I'm going to do it in this back corner beside the road. So I'm going to do it, I guess, here, because I want that on there. 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay, I gotta figure this out again, this time with dirt. So it goes log, 1, 2, water, 1, 2, log, 1, 2, water, 1, 2, log. Why can't I pick you up? Because I have 64 on me. That would be why. Maybe I shouldn't do it right here. And this is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you have any good ideas for a ceiling lamp that isn't huge? Not really. I have seen quite a few that I really like, but they're all massive, like super huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they're all really big, aren't they? And I'm just realizing I should put this here or over here and line it up with the other ones rather than lining it up here. So let's move everything, I guess, over 1. But then I'll have to move this fence over 1. Or I have to move the whole thing over this many. Why not? Hello, little light. So that I can have these right. I do know that there is a website. 1, 2, oh, I have to do it with the dirt, not with counting. That has different furniture ideas. Like, they have really cool furniture ideas. And in there, they have different types of lamps and different types of all kinds of things. They have, like, flushable working toilets that you can make in Minecraft. Now, I don't know how up-to-date they are because of the fact that there was the update with water mechanics. So that changes some things. I still can't pick that up. 1, 2, skip 1, 1, 2, and there. Can pick that one up. Okay, and this is water. Yeah, I'm gonna have too many torches. Can't pick them all up. Much as I would like to, I cannot. I think that's too far. There should be one here. I just don't remember the thing. Ah, you still haven't moved to the new ones? Oh, I am completely in love with these. The fish and the water mechanics and the coral and all that stuff. I love it. What I love even more is the whole villager and pillager update. I cannot wait for that one. I am actually actively searching for what the buildings look like, and I just took down my upper village so that I could have that. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. But now I can pick up torches. Yay! Again, still not what I was looking to do. I need to do this from above. There. That's okay. And then I fell off. Okay. But that site is good for... I'm trying to think of what I was in. I do not honestly know which I was in at the time. Which level of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I don't do snapshots, or else if I was going to do a snapshot, this would be the snapshot I did. Like the new one. When I saw that at Minecraft on Earth, I was just like, okay, yes, I want in. All of it. I already know what my barrier walls are going to look like. I already know how I'm going to deal with all of the pillagers. I have all of that down. One of my former builds that I did, I created an amazing wall. I had no reason to create it, but I did. And it is amazing. And I've always wanted to use it somewhere else. And now I'm going to have an opportunity to do so. Okay. Potatoes. This will reach out by 3. Do we want this entire back to be... No. Chickens go here. I love building gardens, which is a problem. Because then I just build lots of gardens and not a whole lot of anything else. Okay, and water, please. Should put these two together. Put our lily pads here. I didn't remember to bring a hoe with me, though. That's the one thing I did forget. Let's fill you back up. There we go. Oh, can I hit that? Thank you. And that goes there. That does not go there. That goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there. Thank you. They are from an app. There is an app that helps you design banners, and lots of other people design banners and put them in. So all of my banners here, with the exception of that one, which is an edited version of somebody else's banners. Yeah. You don't have to restart. Like this world. Oh, wow. Thank you for the host, Celtic. This world started, I think, in 1.12, the very beginning. I don't know, whatever we had a year ago. It started there. And I have been going ever since. Don't need those, so those can go in there. How close to that wall am I? Like, am I going to have to put... No, we're pushing that fence over. I need the hoe. So, these are my horse ones. These ones I like the most. That's supposed to be a cow. And that's a mushroom. And that's a really ugly llama. I keep checking on llamas to see if anybody comes up with something better. To get the sheep one that I want, I need a charged creeper head. Well, to get a charged creeper, not so easy. To get the head, even more difficult, because I do believe you need a skeleton to actually kill the charged creeper. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. So I've been trying to find something that would represent sheep. So I don't have a sheep banner yet. That's my lovely parrots. They're all up there. You know, this might be a good time to go and check, because I know that this got struck by lightning. Is he going to peek over? You can just see his head peeking over at me. Hi! There he is, his little head. How is your house, guys? All secure? Yeah? So here are all my lovely... I keep calling them peacocks, they're parrots. No one's playing on the new one. Oh my gosh, I'd be totally on the new one. I, though, am a hoarder. Bye, guys. And so I collect everything. I am in the process of collecting essentially everything in the game. I have finally completed my task, which I have never done before, of collecting all the different types of horses. And then it was pointed out to me that I don't have all the types of horses because I don't have skeleton horses. So I have a saddle and I have a lead inside of my ender chest so that wherever I go, if I find one, I can take it. I have all the different types of llamas, all 4. I've got cows, pigs, mushrooms. I've got donkeys and mules. These are my horse. Well, I have chocolate milk and milkshake, and Tackback has charcoal. And then these are all the different patterns you can get from every type of horse. I was thinking of grouping them together by color or by pattern, and yeah, this is kind of a pain. And then there's an upstairs to this whole thing, which has all the rest. So it's very nightmarish. Uh-oh, my house... Okay, I was going to say my house did get struck by lightning, but it didn't because that's another house. These are all my attempts at breeding, which you saw me kill a whole bunch of, to be able to get the horses I needed. It took me a very long time to realize that I actually had the horses I needed here, and I was breeding them for nothing. So, finally did get them all, which was awesome. The fish as well, I haven't added them to the tank, but I have to soon. There are a certain number of fish that are actually named. They go by names rather than description. I have all of those as paired as well. And they are going to go into the large fish tank. And then I've started collecting the fish that are the ones that are unnamed. Like, they don't have specific names. Wow, look how bad that there looks. That's just scary. I really need to push all of that back further. Like, a lot further. That is just not okay. Another trick I learned was to put this on here. And it means that you will no longer step on, like when you fall in the water and you hop out, Why am I always one short? That just baffles me. It means you won't step on your crops, which is awesome because stepping on your crops means that you flatten out that dirt and you got to go all the way back and get what you need. And potatoes. So they have, well, you don't want to abandon your builds though. Like, I don't know if I would switch to a new server just to play in the new stuff if I'm already building in the old one. I would want my stuff to be built in the new one, using the new mechanics and everything. But I could understand if you are using any of the exploits from the old mechanics. Like, I have a world that I can't update because I use a water ladder. So I have the exploit where you put a block of ice and then you melt it and it stays as a solid block floating in the air. I have that mechanic going. And if I update that world, it will all cause them to flow. They won't stand there by themselves. But at the same time, you can actually use other mechanics that work pretty amazing too. I don't need any more of those. And my happy little eggs go up here. So for the, we don't need those. Are we working on chickens or are we working on the pond? I think the answer is going to be pond. Okay, but we're going to sleep because I don't need any phantoms interrupting what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, I wouldn't want to start my builds over. I like what I've built here, and I wouldn't want to have to start all over again to be able to plan the update. All right, you and me, spider. Whoops. Oh, I didn't even see him. Wow. On the other side, I have a big area that I call my hunting ground, and it's all flat and level, and there is nothing. Ow. There is nothing to block your view of everything for a large area. So there is no fear. And I just sit by the fence and kill everything. On this side, though, there are trees. There are too many trees. And over, I don't know if you can see it right now. You can see all the lights. But over there is where I have my mob spawner. This is a weird looking tree. It was half of one thing and half of another. There. That there is part of the mob spawner. The problem with that mob spawner is it had to come up a certain height, and that's easy enough, except for that my actual mob spawner was pretty close to the surface. So it's kind of hard to do if it's like really close. So it had to come way, way up. I hear something sucking at me, but oh well. So yeah, I'm going to turn that into something. And again, another one of these massive trees I can't get rid of. So yeah, I'm going to clear out a lot of the trees from this area, calm it down quite a bit, move the fence way out over here so I can incorporate most of this lake. When the Village and Pillage comes out, I'm going to have to build a real wall. I don't know if that will even be an issue. I don't know if my build, like if my village, because it's a very small village technically. Yes, I do have, my voice is just all scratchy the last few days. I do have an endless supply of wood. Getting kind of, would like a little less wood. I mean, I built beside the plains for a reason, because I don't want to sit here and chop down a million trees. Normally I build in the mountains so that I don't have any trees, and then I have to go out hunting them, and then I can grow them when I want them. Which is kind of how I like it. but that was not an option here. When we went out, we decided as a stream that we would stop at this village. So we stopped at this village. And we have been building from it since and expanding it. I think it only had maybe 5 buildings in it altogether when we got here. But that's it. And we have built from there. And I gotta say, I was very proud of the fact that it was very big, but I just chopped down half of the buildings. All right. Still not going to get anywhere here. This thing's never going to despawn. There's too much wood all stuck up in it. Can't reach that one. Yeah, I had an accident there, as you can tell. What if I detach you from this tree? Nope, that's not going to happen either. As long as one of these blocks is touching a piece of wood, it will not despawn. So I can chop down like everything along here, but because all of these leaves are touching in here, it means none of them will despawn. So I am stuck with them. Going up. How much? I only have this one, so I have to be careful. And there's one. There's one. Oh, there's several. And the thing is, they're random because they're branches. And I know when they first came out, I was very excited about it because I was like, look at all the wood we can get. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to spend the next 40 years chopping up trees to try and find those last few branches somewhere in the tree. Like, look at that. There's one just randomly in there. And another one. This could be a lifetime's work. Look at that, just randomly poking at that tree, and I found one. I can't even reach it because I just don't have any more space. And nothing. We still have the tree not doing anything. It's like I've done nothing. But it's attached to these pieces of wood, which is attached to this tree. I can take that one out. And take that out. Okay, that means I should be able to take out these 2 trees, and they'll despawn. I have no more wood, or no more room in my one chest for this kind of wood. Play with fancy, you can see... I think I am on